Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Monday, March 9th, 2026. I'm doing another general collective reading. Hey, thank you for joining me. I'm truly grateful. Thank you for all your love and the support that you show me. You guys mean the world to me. You really, really do. And I hope you're all having a beautiful day. A beautiful Monday. I know Mondays sometimes aren't that great, but hopefully you're having a great one. Let's see where we're going to go with this read, shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the highest white light. What's the message for the collective at this hour? What would you like to discuss with them, please? Oh dear, somebody's doing spell work. Overarching energy. Male or female? Not conscientious. Somebody's going to have to clean up their side of the road here, okay? You're a very kind, thoughtful person. Underlying energy. You didn't deserve none of this shit. Yeah. Yeah, hardship. Somebody's going through some hardship. They placed you under hardship, or now it's backing up onto them, and they can't handle it. They have to clean up their side of the road. They're acting like they didn't deserve any of this. Well, they're the ones that put it out. Make it make sense. Now they want to be a wise guy, eh? They thought it was funny. Putting you through hardship, right? Now they're going through self-preservation. They could be involved with organized crime. There's a lot of changes here. They've been doing this for a long time. They were spinning yarns. They're going to get a lot of time. Time is up. Time is now. There's going to be some communication here. Maybe it's people you haven't spoke to in a long time that were doing this behind your back. Oh boy. They communicated with somebody on the other side. Ouija boards here. Something to do with vanity. Somebody wanting to take away your good looks, male or female. Doesn't matter who you are. Because they are vain. You're disconnected with them. Disconnect immediately. They're trying to find your location, or they're hiding their location. It could be online or otherwise, but somebody was doing something under the table here, changing people's perception of you. I think people's perception are changing about this person or these people. You've disconnected from them. You took your energy away. They're trying to find out where you are, or they tried to disconnect with you. Oh, I see. So you could be highly spiritually evolved, okay? And they realize that, shit, you see it for what it is. You know the energy. You know they're behind it. So they try to disconnect with you because they were hiding who they were, or trying to, because you know exactly who they are. You know that somebody was playing puppet master here. Yes or no? They thought they had a perfect plan, perfection underneath, coming up against you. Yeah, you're very wholesome. You don't have to do this fuck shit. Maybe somebody was trying to say that you were doing this spell work. Yeah, you weren't. This is God's way of separating the wheat from the chaff here. It's harvest time. They wanted to harvest from you. You survived everything you put out. They can't survive it. Oh, yes. They can't survive this. Somebody was exploring, playing with things they know nothing about. You didn't do a damn thing. Now they're stuck having to survive against their own magic that they spewed out. Yeah, you could be in a leadership position. Someone was vying for a leadership position. You could be spiritual high ranking. They didn't bargain on this, or they wanted to be, or they tried to pass themselves off, and now they came up against a real one. They wanted to take your place. That was the expectation. Now they know that drama started. They started some sort of shit. They can't handle it. They didn't want to sit down and heal. You probably told them, sit down and fucking heal. Come on, sit down. Come on. I dare you. They didn't want to. Too much like work. I don't want to put the work in. But now they're haunted. You live and learn academic. They're learning. You took your energy away. They want to get back into your energy for safety. They're watching you. They're watching you. That's all they could do. Watch you from afar. Listen, you start something. Now you don't want to do it anymore. That's just too bad. That's not how life. That's not real life. Okay, that's not how people do things. It's not very smart. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. You put it out, you should be able to take it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's more than one. This is covens and cults, secret societies. Something's involved here. Could be more than one. Cult, coven, secret society. They got a lot of people involved. They invited a lot of people into your life. People you don't even know that don't belong in your energy, in your life, knowing your business. But they did. Fucked around and found out now. Yep, outdated, expired, disused, old news discarded. Their spell works, dissipating. It's not working. It's back on them. They know they have to up. Oh boy, they can't handle this shit. They can't clean up their side of the road. How am I going to clean this up? People are tired of the drama. You're tired of it. I wouldn't blame you. I'm tired of it too. You're emotionally intelligent. They are not. Oh boy. How do I get some of that emotional intelligence? Somebody tell me, where can I steal it? You can't. You can't. Where can I usurp it? You can't. Where can I fake it? You fucking can't. There you go. It's total drama. It's action time. It's go time. Hee. Caught up. Finding evidence. Getting caught up in cheating. Bank failure. Going towards bankruptcy. They did something wrong. It could be fraud. They're trying to burn and delete evidence. So he needs to set the record straight. They're being called in to explain. Copycat. Doppelganger. Wannabe. Sit back. Grab your popcorn. Watch it all go down. They're in their feels. They got caught up. But. But. Turns out you're the butt of the joke. It is what it is. Sorry you guys went through that. You didn't deserve that. This person obviously thought you did. What a joke. Witch, or these people. Could be more than one witch, or wizard, or warlock. Outdated, expired, disused. Always partying. It's time to move on. Thank you, next. Not interested. Go sit down and heal. They can't cyberbully anymore. They know you know who's doing it. They're getting instant backlash from doing it. They could be blocked. They're going through scarcity tactics here. They're trying to dry up your money by cyberbullying you if you're online. If you have a business online, if it's a website, whatever. It's all backing up onto them. They're really hurting for money now. They're playing fucking games. Yeah, they took the bait. They're trying to bait you. It's not working. You could be the spiritual bait, though. They could be, what do you call it? Catfishing other people under false pretenses, using your profile, your name. They're getting some bad karma. That's why they're hung up here. They're stuck. They are stuck. I can't make this stuff up, and nor would I. Would I want to? They're stuck. It's all about giving money. They took money from you. They got paid money to do things. You're unfazed. You try to affect your money. You're unfazed. You're unbothered. You try to start drama in your life. Yeah, you're dodging bullets. Yeah, not interested. You're facing legal issues. Yeah, I'd say court judges, immigration lawyers. They're trying to dodge bullets right now that they created. You took the first shot, baby. You took the second shot, the third shot, and the 100th shot, the millionth shot. It's all on you. Cloud hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up and dramatic. They're a spiritual hater. Let them hate. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. Because you probably told them what was going to happen. And they didn't want to believe it. They wanted to believe that they're doing stuff in the dark. You didn't have any idea. They can't fathom that you knew the truth and that you still were kind to them. You know what I mean? You weren't mean. You still hope that they would turn this around, but they chose not to. These are people creepy. I know. It was like the last read. Picking a dirty offer, wanting to get into your energy, wanting to give you a bad reputation, but it's theirs. They wanted to pawn off their reputation onto you. They wanted your lifestyle. Doppelganger, yeah. Wanting to compete with you. Yeah, you waited for something to play out. Catch up to their ass. Yeah. They're trying to threaten you. Huh? Because they have nothing left. Intimidating, threatening, and bothered. You threaten them just by being you. You don't do anything. Just by being, something to do with child services is involved. They're stalking you. They could have complained about you to child services, started a fucking bullshit. I don't know. It doesn't have to be child services. It could be any kind of reporting. negligence or crimes. Somebody's stalking you, trying to get screenshots of you doing something that you shouldn't be doing. But I think you got the screenshots on these people. Place it where it belongs. Kids could be involved. Yes, there's a grudge holder. So somebody could have lost their kids because of something they did towards you, or they were trying to hide and you found out about it. Place it where it belongs. It could go different ways. Or now that they're going to get found out, they might lose their children. Some sort of crime is happening here, okay? It reflects badly if they're a parent. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the other thing here. This is a grown child coming after you, got involved with these people. They could have doctored some children's aid papers to say that you did something you didn't do. It's false and phony. And they kind of took it out on you, or believe these bullshit stories, something like that, okay? It's different. It's different for everybody. I don't know. Somebody was trying to really paint you in a dark light to tear everybody away from you, which outdated, always partying. Possibilities here. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. Place that where it belongs. Laughter. They want you to go back to the party mode. Maybe you did at one point. I don't know. I'm really picking up that whatever news or whatever lies they said about you is outdated. It's something that you did in your younger years ago. You partied, but they tried to convince either a court or a family that you still do these things. You'd think that these people would know you best, because the possibilities were endless what they could take from you, okay, or what they could do to you, what they wanted to do to you. Because you are following your dreams. You're supposed to be somewhere where they can never go. And I think they wanted to stop you. Yeah, laughter, happiness, joy, and healing. This made them happy, thinking of the things they could do to hurt you. Or this is you right now. You have, the world is your oyster. You're happy, you're joyful, you're healed, you're healing. You're dealing with an arc. Yeah, they laugh at pain. They cause pain. They love it. They don't care. Egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. Trying to walk all over you and others, trying to get what they want. Oh, it's a walk in the park. It's a vacay. Get away, relax, have fun, nightlife. Yeah, look at this. Striptease, gamble in Vegas. They stole some money so they can go on vacation, go to Vegas, gamble away your money. Archangel Michael's protecting you here. Prevent it from harm, divine intervention. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, Satan. Or this is what they claimed you were doing. That you're a narcissist. You like to take it easy, you don't work, you just fuck around all day. Place where it belongs. Personally, I'm really, really tired of these people. Only because I'm also dealing with certain people like this too. It's nothing to do with you. Please don't take offense. I'm not minimizing your pain. I know what you're going through. I too am going through things. It's winding down though, thank God. Which, outdated, always partying, possibilities. You know, if we can keep this going, if it's an inheritance of any kind, and there's a respectability clause, they could have said you're addicted, you're partying, they don't know where you are. We can go far with this. If there's property or money or life insurance involved, we can go far. We can even take them out eventually. People will forget about them. Yeah. Imagine the money we can make, the parties we can have. Somebody did steal some money or property from you, okay? Or credit or something. A doppelganger or something. They used a doppelganger to forge a signature or something to make you look bad, maybe. I don't know. Place it where it belongs. But they were indulging their so-called friends. They're not really true friends. Fly-by-night friends. Fair weather friends. They paid for the party. Oh, you want to stay here? No problem. Free rent, free food, free booze, free rugs. Come on, free ass. Do whatever, do what thou wilt. That's what the devil says, isn't it? All of my so-called loved ones dying. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm a big man. I'm a big woman. Go ahead. I'm the prize here. No, you're the loser holding the bag now. Oh dear. Something's outdated. If it is a conservatorship or a power of attorney, it needs to be reviewed. They don't have what they need. Maybe recent medical reports. And that's not, that's not, if this is the courts, they could subpoena your doctor to find out if you're unwell or not. If you just recently went through a physical from head to toe and you're fine, they have a lot of answering to do. Nobody spoke to you. Nobody's spoken to you. They could have said you're out on the streets. They don't know where you are. They have not spoken to you. Therefore, you have to take care of your affairs. We have to protect them at all costs. They have bills they must pay. We'll pay them for it. No, they haven't paid your fucking bills. They paid their own bills. We can't let them squander this money away. They have addictions, They're hanging out with bad, disreputable people. Maybe they're talking about themselves, aren't they? They can't hold a dime in their pants. No, it burns a hole through their pants. Let's go spend that dime. Yeah. Collaboration, contract, third party. Watching you do all the work, watching somebody else do all the work. And I'm going to take that from them. Yeah. They collaborated against you. All in the name of helping them because we love them so much. It's a home, a family, property, stability, business. It's a celebration. It could be a marriage, a false one. Hee-hoo, let's party. Oh, there's money. Home and money. Home, it's very tangible. They got money for a home. We got free rent, free mortgage, free property. Instead of this money, this tangible, whatever this is, they're going to get a handful of shit. That's a dung beetle, by the way. This is not their blessings. They tried to say, we're selling this property, this business, whatever this is, this family. We gave them the money. No, they didn't pay you. They withheld some money from you. We were going to withhold this money until they heal, okay? They need to heal. They're addicted. They're partying with people that they're very bad people. Somebody's been sitting on the truth. They know the truth. They're heartbroken. They know you're healthy. You're unbothered. You're unfazed. They're going to have to drop this. It's not going to go any further here, okay? Ending a cycle. It's no longer working. Their bullshit's not working. You have no burdens. You have no debt. You have no addictions. You have no illness. It was all because they wanted to steal a large amount of money. An inheritance, life insurance, family money, long-term stability. What they gained was short-term here. It's family discord. They're going to lose everything and their shirt. And they're being exposed. This is public humiliation for sure. It's exposed illumination. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. They're being called back into court. They're going to have to answer for what they've done. This is awareness. Taking accountability. This is a wake-up call for somebody. And it's happening quickly. Fast communication, fast action, and their travel. People know they've lied. There's been no truth or clarity. There's been no communication. They know they haven't communicated with you. Nobody's spoken with you. No one. Not a one person in this situation. They're trying to avoid a tower moment by not speaking to you because they know you see through them. Fuck that shit. They're trying to avoid tower in reverse. Or they lied and said that whatever spell work they did to you worked. It didn't. Somebody had an internal disruption. This is ruin. They're trying to avoid a tower moment. They were trying to ruin you, but they ruined themselves by coming after you. They can't produce what they need to produce. They sold half-truths here, okay? Yeah, this is a betrayal. It's a harsh and painful end. Some of you might have high blood pressure right now on that side of the street. And they know they have a dirty side of the street here. They can't clean it up. They might have an internal disruption. They might just blow a vein in their head or something. They're going to have to carry them out of a courtroom. They could have said you were gone. Now, this is betrayal. Betrayal. Harsh and painful end. Do you understand? You're still single, abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, secure. This is not wish fulfillment for them. They wanted something all for themselves. They were really smug, full of themselves, selfish, and know-it-all, and a show-off, a glutton. People see them as the glutton that they are. They didn't want you having wish fulfillment, 9-9, by the way. Someone was smug, full of themselves, selfish, and know-it-all, and a show-off. They were putting on an act, maybe acting as if they are you. Trying to harvest here. You know, these grapes are getting ready. They're very ripe here. Putting on an act. You know what it is? Because of their greed. And I read greed like this in the upright because he can't get enough of his food, the drink. You're not greedy. You're minding your own business, taking care of what you need to take care of. You could be a business person. You don't have to be. Male or female. You're chaste, you're celibate, but they try to paint you in a different way. Maybe they chose somebody that looks like you to make it look like you're a greedy, partier, immature twit. I don't know what this is. They certainly didn't want you having wish fulfillment. Somebody's losing their position in a family, in a group. They're getting demoted or terminated here. Yeah. You're divinely protected. You're healed, you're healthy, you're balanced. You could be out in the public eye. You're in your north node. You're divine. You have divinity here. You put your past hurts behind you. You have a lot of faith and hope. You have the divine protecting you. Divine protection here. Divine intervention. You put your past hurts behind you. They're hoping and praying that the lie that they said that you're mentally and emotionally unstable would stick, that it would work. That you had depression and that eventually you're going to take yourself out. I guess that's the storyline they were hoping for. Blood's been spilt. Tears have been spilt. They let you drown. They wanted you to they walked away from you, hoping that you would just roll over and die. It didn't happen though, did it? Now they're depressed because because they lied. This is a narcissist, male or female. They're cold, calculating, and cruel as a pathological liar, okay? They used and abused you. They said you were mentally and emotionally unstable. Falsified documentation, medical reports, whatever have you. Had some false and phony therapists say that you're unwell. They're all going down, okay? They had no authority to speak or represent you in any way. It's all lies. This is abuse. They couldn't care less about you. Yeah, they said you were unwell, unstable. They were hoping to make money off of this, but it's a loss. They wanted to profit. It's a loss. It's a losing proposition. They can't balance this out. They can't play games anymore. They are scared. There's a lot of lies, illusions, and deception involved. They have to come correct. They have to produce something. They didn't pay you. They paid themselves. Okay? You're reliable, dependable, resourceful, careful, hardworking, responsible, mature. Certainly not lazy. And because of that, they got caught up here. They walked into a trap. They have to come clean. They have to come clean. Right there. It's been a long time coming. Seven of Swords in reverse. They hid payments. They hid payments that they were supposed to give you. They took payments, secretly took these payments for themselves, and that's what did them in. Okay? Whatever they gained in the past here was temporary with the tense in reverse. They're not getting away with this bullshit. They have to take accountability. Yeah, so he's taking action. They have to show growth and expansion. So if they're taking care of some sort of money or property, they have to show that they did this in good stead, in good faith. If it's money, that the money is accruing interest and dividends. If it's property, that it's in good shape. They can't prove that. They took it. They took it. They got their hands burnt. They're being blocked here. Somebody's taking action and blocking these assholes. You have a new beginning. You're taking action. You're standing your ground, or somebody's standing up for you. Place it where it belongs. This was a bad investment, 7-7. Okay, they didn't want anybody investing in you. They're trying to block you. They can't harvest from you anymore. This is end of the road. They can't go any further. You get what you give. They spent a lot of money, misappropriation of funds, and they have to relocate now. Oh, well. Bad business, I hear. All these people are mad at one person that got them involved, coming after them possibly, or they blamed you for all of their woes. They did this to you, but yet they blame you because they're going down for what they did to you. It's still your fault somehow. Make that make sense. Oh, of course, you're dealing with narcs. Give me a break. Yeah, somebody got curious and lead you up. You could be online as well. They didn't want anybody investing on you if you're online. This is somebody's under surveillance, an investigation. Somebody learned something. You're very clever, by the way. Quick-witted. Somebody's going to jail. If you were online, they were trying to restrict you. Make that make sense. Somebody's stuck there in their head here. They wanted you stuck in your head. They're trapped, whatever this is. They're expecting you to come by and help them, or somebody else to come by and help them. I don't think so. There's too many obstacles to overcome. They're in their feelings. They wanted you stuck in your feelings. There's no peace. That peace bird, that peace dove is flying away with the Eucharist. Okay? The Holy Spirit is not with them. They're in their emotions here. You trusted these people. Your heart was in their hands, or so they thought. They used your love against you. They're greedy and selfish here. They think that your love is going to protect them now. Oh, they love me. They could be in jail. They were holding back from you. They were greedy and selfish. Out of love, they were protecting you. Once we find them, wherever they are in the streets, we'll put them in a mental institution or a hospital or even in jail while we watch over their money. This is a crime. This was abuse. This was reckless, and they endangered everybody. They broke the law. This corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. Innocent person, right there. Now they're sorry. Could be a crooked judge, leader, false prophet, anybody. Okay, it wasn't a position of power that could have been getting paid to do something against you. Blackmailed off, obviously, could be blackmail. An institution might be going down. They are sorry. You know your value and your worth. They took advantage of you, and they're not sorry. They were ungrateful and very disrespectful. A loving, kind, nurturing, sweet person, male or female. You knew. There was a lot of fishiness going on here. You took the fishiness out of your love because it stank, it reeked. You saw it. I mean, a blind person could have seen it, right? What they were doing to you. See the fishes here? They try to taint your love. Give me a break. You used your intuition. You're kind, nurturing, loving, kind, sweet. Yeah, you're getting your justice. You maintained your emotions. You didn't fly off the handle like they wanted you to. They did. They wanted you to fly off the handle. They wanted you to go to the police, to talk about incessantly them doing magic against you, them stealing from you, them playing mind games with you, to the point where no one's going to listen to you. Do you understand? They're going to think you're crazy so they can lock you up. So you didn't play that part. You didn't play into it. And this is where they went wrong. They're stuck now. They don't know what to think. They're deadly stuck. I just heard they try to sacrifice you. It's coming over. It's ending here. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. Somebody's getting suspended. They didn't see this coming. They poured your love out. Okay? This could be somebody that claims they love you. Because the King of Cups and the upright male or female is a very loving person. They just don't wear their heart on their sleeve. You know, they don't have to say they love you, but they show you, typically. This person, nah, no, ma, you're shitting bricks now. They took your love and they poured it out. Could have done, yeah, look at this. The lies, illusions, deception, manipulation, magic. They don't have all the resources they need. People are going the other way, running the other way. They're not to be trusted. A lot of disharmony. They can't move forward with this. Fuck shit. They're stuck. They don't want to take accountability. They can't overcome this. Devil energy. They have addiction. Somebody could have been drinking and driving and got busted. I don't know what this is. They're bound to a contract. They're bound to having to pay taxes. They've been stopped. They lost their car, losing their home, whatever this is. They have addictions, obsessions, codependency issues. They're talking mad shit. You healed your heart. Somebody's wanting control over you. There's a blessing in disguise for you. Let them do what they do. They know not what they do, I just heard. Someone's obsessed with you, with hurting you, abusing you. 3-3. False contract, ending a collaboration, no help, not cooperating with you. They can't build off of you, okay? Whatever this is a false contract. They're not getting any help. Yeah, they were getting paid or paying others to do something against you. They have to balance something out. There was a middleman. And they're hiding and cloaking everything. How much they took from you. Wow. They got to balance something out. Hiding and cloaking you because you're healthy. You're balanced. You've been patient here. Hiding and cloaking. You're healthy. They wanted power of attorney over you. They're going to balance this out. There's this, they try to devalue you, disempower you. They violated your rights. They used somebody to impersonate you, or this was a power of attorney. Yep, someone impersonated you. There we go. Forged your signature. They took whatever was yours. They felt entitled, trying to hold you back. Meanwhile, they're taking what they wanted. Somebody's very argumentative, abusive, dangerous potentially. They could be stealing your work, your ideas, and your achievements as well. But you foresaw this here. You did. You see things from a higher perspective. You're still moving forward. You're not looking back. You know your future lays before you, not behind you. You're not going back to what hurt you. I just heard your ships are coming in. You're expanding your horizons. You know you can't go back there. They know they can't go back there. They're busy plotting and planning against you. Somebody could be at a distance here. You know your value and your worth. You're hardworking, abundant, and independent. This could be the doppelganger that's trying to be you, trying to pose as you under false profiles with your name and your picture. Place that where it belongs. But if this is you, male or female, your hardships are behind you. The mountains are behind you for a reason. You overcame a lot. You just don't complain about it. You just get on with life, right? This is a victory, success, reward, recognition, or somebody, yeah. Somebody's a pick-me here. They're showing off, and showing off as you, maybe. Maybe they love being you. Place it where it belongs. This is conflict. This is competition, jealousy, drama. They were fighting. Now they're talking amongst each other, these people, because they got compromised because of somebody's fucking hubris. Wanting to be the best. Look at me, look at me. Wanting attention. They wanted to make you an option. Give me a break. You're not an option. Yeah, the reckless, careless, foolish. They took unnecessary risks. They were gullible and naive. Now they're worried they can't eat or sleep. They conjured something they can't handle. They're worried. They're burdened. Most of these people are getting hit by, yeah, they can't move on. They can't escape. They're in trouble. Most of these people are getting hit by major guilt, I would imagine. Their conscience is driving them insane. Spirit does that. Spirit, the divine will do that. They can't move forward. They could be at a distance. They can't come back. You don't have the money. They spent it. So if they have to come back and answer to a court or an institution, they're fucked. They could have sold some property, used this money up, and bought another property elsewhere in a different country, or placed this money in offshore accounts, and they can't access these accounts any longer because it's illegal. You can't take money out of one country and place it into another country. Anything over $10,000, you need to explain where it came from, why you have to pay taxes on it. These people did the things illegally, trying to take your money, your portion of the money, your portion of this property. Maybe they got a loan out, used this property, if it's property, got a loan as collateral against this property, a lien, whatever this is. They took this money, tried to make money elsewhere, and casinos, gamblings, whatever this is, and they're falling short. They're in shit. They're in trouble. Yep, this is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. Somebody was in their ego. Oh, I can handle it. Yeah, I'll do what I want. Very distorted, male or female, in their ego, very arrogant and jealous. Oof. Bending to public pressure, getting along to go along, even if it means breaking the law, right? Do me a favor, bro, sis. At the end of the day, it's an image that they need to uphold, but they had no authority. They abused their authority. If this is the person that got blackmailed, yeah, they got blackmailed. They were told to lie. This is bad news. No communication. They didn't communicate with you or the courts. They threw rocks, hid hands. They were doing magic, talking shit on wise counsel. Somebody in a position of power. No, something's coming out in the open now. They left you out in the cold, right? On the outside looking in, that's something that was rightfully yours. Your family, your possessions, your property, your money. And because of that, they got blackmailed, and somebody that was blackmailing them is walking away with the lion's share, so they think. It's a big ding to somebody's confidence. So all of that work, all that bullshit, and they're going to go down, going to have to take accountability, and they lost out anyways at the end of the day. Because somebody lied to them. They're vindictive, vile, spiteful. Mentally, this is narcissism, big time. Sociopaths, psychopaths, very abusive, mentally, verbally, psychologically. Play mind games with everybody. Very, very vindictive and vile and spiteful. Yeah, kept doing this over and over again. Didn't want to stop doing what they were doing. Now it's caught up with them. Okay, this is a permanent, profound ending and loss. Somebody was in their ego, wanting power and control, right? Gold digger, cloud chaser thought they could control all of this. This is change. People are seeing through the illusions here. All that glitters is not gold. They can't produce. This is illusions. They can't cover this up anymore. It's all greed, see? Squeezing people so they can get what they wanted. It's a fucking snake. Running out of viable options. You can't cover this up. There's no more confusion. No more choice. No more false promises. It is what it is. That's too many, Spirit. Oh, mine, precious. My precious. Come to me, my precious Smeagol. They probably look like Smeagol, too. Yeah, seeing the truth. Seeing it clearly for what it is. There's no denying in this. No more denial. No more mental conflict. You're not mentally conflicted, are you? You let these people go for a reason, for a good reason. You're quite able to make up your mind quite easily. You're not a victim. You're not going to be their victim. They can't act as they, maybe they went around saying they're the victim. Bullshit. This is the end of a stalemate. Wow, they're paranoid. They're defensive. They know. They know. A lot of people side-eyeing. Blood on their sleeves and everything. They fucking know. Trying to act as if I didn't do nothing. I know nothing about it. Bullshit. They're defensive. They're very paranoid right now. They're blocked. They were blocking you. They're blocked. There's a lot of mental, emotional abuse here. They didn't realize how strong you were. You fought many battles in the past. And you'll fight many more in the future. They didn't pay you your money. They bore false witness against you. They are burdened. They took a huge gamble and they lost. They're in debt. They can't pay it back. They're very bad with money. They didn't follow through with what they were supposed to do. Their due diligence, right? They didn't make sure that everything was done. They didn't pay. They didn't pay you. This is bad news. Bad financial news. Somebody's not having any beginning. Didn't take a practical approach. They didn't want to learn their lessons. Yeah, there's a scam artist. Love bomber. There you go. Using magic here. Very jealous, very abusive, a bully, a tyrant. They destroy, they don't create. Very codependent. They're very superficial. They could use smex to get what they want, or that's what they claimed about you. This is somebody's very abusive. Doing magic with a family, a group, a community. And now people are realizing, shit, people are walking away from them. There's nothing in these cups, no emotional fulfillment. It was all done for nothing. You could have removed yourself and your energy before they could have done something here. Or this family. And they spilled some blood here and some tears, that's for sure. This community is coming to an end. They're going to have to walk away from this. There's no coming back from this. You walked away, you took your high. Intuitively, you listened to your intuition. And you said, I'm out of here before they do something more, right? You took your energy away. Yeah. Walking away. Or this is them. Place where it belongs. This could be you. You're stable and secure, hardworking, abundant, very generous, hardworking, successful. Or this is them trying to pretend they are. Or this could be you or somebody else, male or female. There's no reconciling here. The party's over. So I think this is something that was putting on an act and the airs of this is my money. I'm wielding power. It's not. They were very generous with their friends, cult covens, secret societies, and now the party's over. The money's gone. They can't produce the money. They can't answer for what they've done. They spread egregious gossip against you. There's also somebody could profit from it. Okay. Play the markets, something like that. I'm a big man, big woman playing the markets. Look at me. Yep, this is embarrassing and disgraceful. Somebody's made a decision as a contract. There's a third party got involved. A decision. Something in the past. Your family, your children, your siblings, your cousins, past life soulmate. You're getting your fucking flowers. Okay, you're innocent. Some of it in your past here wanted power and control over you, but they had no authority. See, he's not holding on to the wand. This is somebody from your past, male or female. Oh, look at me. I'm a big man, big woman. I'll never get burnt as long as, you know. Something to do with the ancestral home. They made a decision. There's a lot of confusion here. The angel's getting ready to fucking end this, okay? And give you back your flowers. You're innocent. People know that. Somebody was wanting to handle all this money, this property for you. They don't have the authority. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a figurehead, just somebody giving themselves that title, that authority. They don't have the authority. They're getting burnt. They're wearing a cloak of salamanders, which means that you can't get burnt, right? Very passionate, blah, blah, blah. This person's getting burnt. They're not looking too happy here. They don't have the authority. If you want to look at it in different form, they didn't take action. They looked the other way in the past. That was their decision. They made the wrong choice here. If this is the one that was getting blackmailed. Well, if I don't do anything, I don't say anything, then I'm not part of this. Yeah, they're a part of it. Okay, whoever this is, place it where it belongs. Somebody was definitely trying to doppelgang you, trying to hurt you, trying to take what's yours. Using spell work, witches, cults, coven, secret societies, practitioners, right? Or they claimed you were. They're going to have to clean up their side of the street here. Big time. They know they effed up. They do. They do. Something's outdated, expired, disused, old news, and discarded. They could use some old pictures of you when you were partying back in your 20s. Might be 30, 40 or older. I don't know. They definitely doctored. False documentation to do this. They definitely forged your signature or impersonated you. Place it where it belongs. You could have partied at one point. You moved on. Next. Thank you. Next. You grew up. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? They could be still partying, though. Everything they accused you of is what they're doing. Laughter. You're at peace here. You're happy. You're joyful. You're healing. Possibilities for you are endless here. Following your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. And that's what you did. You're sitting pretty. They're not. You took your energy away and they're fucking falling apart here. They thought it was funny. I like what we could do with this money and this property. How long we could sit on this and make them suffer. Yeah, this is the possibilities are endless. This is so funny, so funny, so funny. Let's laugh. Let's laugh. Let's poke our fingers at them and laugh. No. There you go. You're protected. Prevented from harm, divine intervention. Archangel Michael is by your side. What do you mean? What do you mean I gotta pay this back? What do you mean I'm going to jail? What do you mean all these backfires are hitting me and my family? They're blaming you for what's going on in their world right now. They brought it on. They did this. You had nothing to do with it. You were kind to unkind people. You knew what they were doing. You were still kind to them. You gave them a chance to turn this around because God asked you to, and you're obedient. But at the end of the day, they didn't want to turn it around. They thought it was funny. Let's keep going. They're still stupid. They still don't know. Oh, they knew all along. And they're realizing that now. And they're horrified how they played you in your face. You know, do you know how many times I sat there knowing what people were doing to me or planning or what they did in the background? And they're playing me in my face. And I'm looking at them going, do you not realize you're the clown here? They thought I was the clown. No. Do you not realize you're the fucking clown? Now it's hitting them. Oh, shit. I'm the clown. Oh, shit. It is what it is. You know, they could have went far with you, possibly, if they had done the right thing. If it's family, a friend, if it's a lover, you would have shared whatever is meant for you with them. But obviously, the divine said, no, they can't come along. So they did this fuck shit, and they proved themselves. It's true. The divine said, they can't come along, and it's true. They showed it. They proved it. They can't come with you. They're not worthy. The old version of you is gone. Yep. The one that they thought they can pull the wool over your eyes. You know, they thought they were so in their hubris, thinking you had no idea that that's what they wanted for you. Somebody was going to take over your life. They were hacking your phones, your computer, trying to get some information that they need to pull this off, and they can't find it. Bottom of the deck, they didn't care. They didn't care. Yeah. Or you don't care. You're not going back there. Place that where it belongs. Right now, I'm in the position where I don't care anymore. Not the way I used to. It cost me too much, you know what I'm saying? My peace, my harmony, my health. It cost me a lot of money. It cost me time and effort. I'm not doing that anymore. Jeez, these cards are going crazy. Sorry. I flew across the room. They targeted you, and they didn't care. People that knew you were being targeted, and these people didn't care. They didn't correct it. They didn't course correct. They didn't go to the police. They didn't warn you. They didn't try to stop it. They caused a lot of damage here. You put up some boundaries. They crossed your boundaries. They're toxic. They're karmic. The police are now involved. I just heard some false police reports were made, and or some false police, somebody doctored some false police reports. They placed your name there, took their name off. Well, if that's my story, I've never been arrested in my life. So if anybody said I have, they're wrong. I can prove it. Can't say the same about the people that I'm dealing with. Most of them have been arrested. But they think they're better than me. Okay. Go ahead and think that. Yeah, messages and communications here. Somebody could have used your photo, has a false profile of you, and went around or on the phone, a false number. I don't know how they do that, but they do. I know they can hide behind your phone number as if it were you, and threatening people. And they're making false reports about you, saying that you're threatening them. Well, the cops can find that out. Trust and believe. Something to do with messaging and communication. So the police are on it. The police aren't stupid. Okay. Oh dear, come back here. Sorry, the cards are going crazy. I'm kind of itching to get outside too, so forgive me. What is this? Messages and communication. Something to do with windfall. Somebody wanted to make money off of you, steal money from you, defraud you. Thought this was going to be the best way to do so. There's a rival. They considered themselves a rival of yours. They're not. They don't compare, do they? Yeah, they presume a lot, don't they? That's funny. Yeah, a lot of secrets here. They did a lot of things in secret. Spying, secret spying on you. Threatening you, trying to force things on you. They're realizing you outrank them. Whatever they put out spiritually towards you is threatening them now. No? A lot of people are distrusting these people that got them involved here. They're in a lot of pain. They caused a lot of pain. They're realizing just how spiritually high-ranking you are. They didn't stand a chance. These people are hypocrites. Now they're sorry. Now they're sorry. They're hypocrites, right? They don't like the backfires. They don't like the karma. They don't like it being done to them, but it was okay to do to you. Oh, yeah, it was funny then. It was hysterical. Let's laugh. It was point of love. They're very bitter now. Bitter Bettys and bitter Bobs. Breach of ethics. Can't be trusted. No, they're trying to dodge these massive bullets that are coming their way. They need to relocate and move. They're being evicted. These people are thirsty right now. They'll do anything. They'll do anything. Say anything. They drink a lot, though. So thirsty. Drunk and high all the time. Had to be real thirsty to do this. Oh, look at this. They can't handle the backfire, so that's another reason to get high and drunk. Like they need a reason, right? It's all about status. They didn't want anybody to know that they're getting the backfires and the karma. Because it's their status. I have to be winning all the time. I have to be right all the time. People are now seeing it. Oh no, you're not right. This is a bully. Bully, bully. They manipulate others. They bully you until they get their way, right? They neglect others. Right now, they're neglecting their bills. They're neglecting their families, their jobs, whatever. And neglecting their manners. They have no accountability. They don't want to be held accountable. Yeah, about this inheritance. What did I tell you? Something to do with a funeral. They could have caused a funeral. Maybe the last time you saw these idiots was at a funeral. Place where it belongs. Maybe they planned your funeral. Maybe you're not supposed to be here. I don't know. It could go different ways. These people are dangerous. Or they're finding out just how dangerous it was to fucking play with you. They're corrupt. They're involved in corruption and vice. It's their funeral. There's a fight here. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. Discard. Unlives and endings. It's payback. Somebody wants payback. They have to pay back some monies. Somebody cried wolf. Damn, so these people are coming after somebody. Somebody's crying wolf. To you or to these practitioners, cult covens, secret societies, as a coward. Only cowards do shit like this. I do, in my experience, I'm an older woman. I won't tell you how old. I won't tell you how much I weigh, nor my age. But I am an older woman. I've put my time in, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm a woman, some people think I'm frail and fragile. Because I'm of an age, they think I'm frail and fragile. I don't know. Because I'm sweet and kind, they think I'm frail and fragile. They're finding out differently. That's what I'm picking up here for you. Just because you're kind and sweet and forgiving and helpful and loving doesn't mean you're a fool. Doesn't mean you're a clown. Doesn't mean you're stupid. Doesn't mean you're a simp or weak. It takes a lot of strength to be kind to unkind people. They're playing you in your face constantly. Okay? Somebody of the same smex was doing this towards you. They had an ulterior motive and agenda. And now they're in denial. They're being denied. Thou shalt not pass. They have to take care of their spiritual, physical hygiene. Okay? The spiritual hygiene. Yeah, there's evidence and proof of something going on here. You have the proof and evidence of a breakup. Group is breaking up. They found evidence. So what I'm picking up is whatever spell work they were doing towards you is back on them. Some people are sick. Some people are trying to keep up with their spiritual hygiene, and they're still getting hit hard. That's the proof and evidence here. And this group is breaking up. And I'm picking up as more than one group. They went group shopping, cult coven shopping, practitioner shopping, like you do doctor shopping. They try to get as many people to come up and do this fuck shit towards you, and none of it took. And people are mad. Surprise and epiphany. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Something's contagious. Somebody's trying to flex here. Smiles are contagious, right? Energy's contagious. Good energy, bad energy. You know what I'm saying? This could be something that's contagious amongst these people. Place it where it belongs. Someone was fake flexing. It was a warrant out for somebody's arrest. Somebody's a creep. I was picking up some creepy people. Somebody has a serious illness here. And they got exposed. So somebody wanted to infect you with a serious illness, or they claimed you had a serious illness. Possibly an STD. They're exposed. This is a creep. You're thinking really down low, really dangerous, but really disgusting things to try to hurt you, take you out. Yeah, what did I tell you? Ignorant. Or they said these ignorant things about you online. Or they're trying to creep on you online to level up. Place it where it belongs. Somebody's a fake fuck. Or they're trying to do something about you. Either it's pictures, this doppelganger trying to act like you online. Like you're the creep. You know, I don't know. Somebody was making money off of you. They're going to be arrested here. Or they wanted you to be arrested. It is what it is. It's out of jealousy. Could be a whole bunch of different ways that these people did this to you. Yeah, somebody's out of options now. Stuck in the past. They're facing homelessness here. They slandered and libeled your name. Defamed your character. Maligned you. They're in regret now because it's all blowing up on them. They're humiliated. They showed off. They thought they had an unfair advantage. They thought that goes to show you how unfair this was. They do anything if it means they have unfair advantage. They wouldn't do it face to face. It's not a fair battle at all. Whatever this was, they knew it wasn't fair, so they had to do it behind your back, closed doors. Get a whole bunch of people, lie, play these mind games with you. You know what I mean? Trying to hurt you. And it still blew up in their face. They had unfair advantage and they still fucking failed. What's that say? Your protection is wild. It's about a house and a condo. Yeah, these people are demonic here. They're codependent. Yeah, they stalked you. You're self-reliant. They can't stand that. You've healed and you're a healer and you're a healing person. They can't stand that. They need to heal. This is fated. Their hate brought them their hate brought them here. People are going to be shook and in shock at the amount of hate they threw your way. The amount of contempt. Maybe they're held in contempt of court now, okay? The amount of contempt and hate they showed you is unreasonable. It's demonic, okay? Yeah. You're always 10 steps ahead of this. Somebody's going to be unemployed. They try to make you unemployed. Somebody was only here to get theirs. It was a big waste of time. Okay. Time is up for these scoundrels, wastrels, pennyweight. This smear campaign to value. It was all short-lived. Look at this. Short-lived because you're heavily, what? Protected. And they're in the wrong. Their lies are being found out. These people wanted you to feel like you don't exist. Persona non grata. They wanted to wipe the world. They wanted you out of this realm altogether, but this is what's happening to them. They are guilty as fuck. They're being evicted. They abused you. They were mocking you and God. Okay, now they're feeling intimidated. They tried to intimidate you. They're delusional. Now they're backpedaling because they know they're ignorant and they know they're rude, and they're trying to smack a little bit of respect on it now. I don't think so. You are owed respect. You deserve respect. You have integrity, loyalty, and honesty. Now they're worried because people see the true you. Now they're worried because everything they did was useless. These are con artists, and they're trying to cover it up, and they're not doing a good job. This is a disgrace. I'm gonna leave it there. 58 to 18 when I looked up. In a nutshell, we know what these people are doing. Some of these backfires they are receiving serious illnesses for. They did spill innocent blood in terms of animals, possibly people, and they're getting punished for this. How dare you? Especially if you're going after a chosen one, because that came out in the last read. Chosen one. I think it was the last read or the one before that. I don't remember. There's one I did before that I'm not posting, but there's a lot of info on that one. Oh. But it goes to show you just how unhappy certain beings on the other side are right now with these people. I'm talking about the angels protecting you. If they could rip these people apart, they would. All they need is God to say go for it. That's what's standing between them being ripped apart and not being ripped apart right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to go up against an angel. You think demons are scary? Don't go up against angels. No. If God goes, go for it. You're done. And that's how close they are right now. Do you know how many times these angels watch you cry, hear you cry? They're loving. They're fierce warriors, but they're also very loving. And they love very deeply, and they're very loyal. And when they see one of their own Their charge is crying like this. I mean, from the depths of their soul, because they've been so hurt, so abused and maligned. And these angels have to witness this. And they can't do anything just yet until God says it's time. Everything has to be put in place. And you're crying, feeling like you're all alone, like you're crying alone. You're not. You're not, okay? I want to cry. These angels are crying with you. And they so want to throttle these people hurting you. Trust and believe me when I say that. But it has to be a certain way, okay? You're almost there. Whoever this is, I love you. I wish you the best. Hopefully you're going to be smiling again soon. If not, try, practice, start smiling, okay? Just know that your day is coming, and theirs is too in the other sense. I love you, and until next time, take care.